Right. We're going to do some more Tales of the Shire this morning for a little bit. And this is going to be what pushes me to sleep because I've been up since about 1 o'clock in the morning and it is 8:45 right now. Chris headed out. I had to help her get everything out the door. She had a bunch of stuff that she's cooked for like 30 people over the last 2 days. She took a lot of it out there yesterday, and then she took the rest of it out this morning, and then they're having the big birthday party today. And then I'm on homestead duty, so I just finished up breakfast and a bunch of the outside chores, feeding ducks and stuff. And much like real life, I am now going to come into the game and feed chickens and ducks and do some gardening. Not cracked salmon. Unfortunately, if I remember correctly, this has to be done at when it's raining, and it's not raining. Yep. Spring, rainy, old stone bridge pool. So unless it rains in the next couple of days, I am not getting that fish. And I can't harvest any of these things. Do I have the seeds? Alright, I need to make a list. Did I plant? See, I don't know if I planted or not. Those are peas. Those are shallots. Yeah, I've got shallots and tater. Oh, the tater. Oh, no. Those just don't like the beans. Never mind. What am I missing? And that's the lettuce. Okay, so I have planted those. For the shallots, lettuce, and strawberries. Okay. Well, the only thing I can do is I might as well just go fish the rest of the day because I can always use more money to buy more seeds. I think I missed my turn off. Bum 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 ba-dum bum. Ba-da-ba-bum bum bum ba-ba-dum bum. Talked about bathrobes? Wow, Deeks. That's intense, man. I actually do love bathrobes, but where I live is too freaking hot to use them. I like bathrobes and I like pea coats and scarves, and I don't get to use any of those things where I live because it's too damn hot. So all my scarves, I've got 6 or 8 scarves. I got a really nice pea coat that I bought all the way back in like 2009 in Bulgaria. Nice heavy, comes down to my knees. Oh, it's a nice pea coat, man. I like beanies. I will occasionally wear a beanie here in my office, but it's usually pretty warm. Usually I wear the beanie when it's like November, December, January, or if my hair is just absolutely too atrocious to show on camera, but I'm pretty not afraid to show my bed head and bald head, so I don't wear the beanie that much. But I do love bathrooms. It's one of those nice things about going to a nice all-inclusive 5-star place is you always get nice slippers. robe. Fresh. A bluefin gudgeon. I don't think I ever saw my character in a robe in the old country. Some nice suits, though. Dude, this fish is fighting. Oh, you know what my favorite Tom Cruise jacket of all time is? I think it's at the end, pretty sure it's the end of Mission Impossible 2. There's a brown leather jacket that he wears that I've looked for years. Or I haven't looked for it in years, but I spent several years, this is probably pre-internet, or like back before the internet was as big as it was now. I remember spending 2 or 3 years traveling throughout Europe, and every place I would go, every airport, I would look to see if I could find a leather jacket like the one he was wearing. And it wasn't even like it would look like a leather. It's like a. I'm gonna have to go Google it here in a second. But I could swear it's at the end of Mission Impossible 2. It's like a short, form-fitting, brown leather, like a like a soft leather, not like a hard sheen leather. Let me catch this fish. Go double check that it's the one I'm thinking of. Here, I gotta go look this up now. It's gonna drive me nuts. Oh, they've even got, see, now there's actual websites dedicated to Tom Cruise Mission Impossible jackets. Are you fucking serious? Hang on a second. Yeah, I think this is it. I need to go watch the clip at the end of Mission Impossible 2. Hang on. But I'm pretty sure this is the jacket. Yeah. Yeah, this is it. It's this leather suede jacket. It's this one right here. I gotta pull up an image now. And there's probably better images. This is a quick Google search, is what this is. But this leather suede jacket that he wore at the end of the second Mission Impossible, when he's like when they're doing the dinner scene at the end of the movie, he's got this leather jacket on that I always liked. It was like, it's this suede leather, you know? And I was just like, oh my God, that jacket is just, I want it. I want that jacket, man. I've always loved that. But he always wears cool jackets. Like just always has cool jackets, man. Like that right there. That's another one. That's another one of the Mission Impossible 2. He had that's Mission Impossible 3. He has had phenomenal costuming in the Mission Impossible movies. Like that's a great jacket as well. Just and of course now there's actual websites dedicated to this stuff where I could go spend $700 and get a suede leather jacket. That thing kicks ass, man. It's got the button collar too. Mm. My oh my oh my. Ways to spend hundreds of dollars on frivolous shit. Oh yeah, and Indiana Jones leather jacket. Oh yeah, yeah, dude. The problem is stuff like that. It can get so expensive, especially if you want like stuff that looks movie authentic. It's like I totally get why actors a lot of times will talk about how like the one thing they always steal off set is like costumes if they can get them, because I mean some of those things cost hundreds, if not $1,000+, and it's a once in a oftentimes it's a one-time thing that's custom, you know. Yeah, man. Perks of the job. Oh no! Thought I was about to fall off the dock here. Have another drowning incident in the shower. Shire in the shower. Got me thinking bathrobes. Yeah, I even the nice pea coat that I have, I think it was about 150 euro, maybe 175. It's been a long time ago when I bought it, but it was like 150, 175. I generally don't. I have a hard time spending that kind of money on clothes because I just don't give a shit. Now, when I used to like live in colder climates, sure, because you're layered up, but I used to travel all the time, so it was like going to conferences, dressing to impress. You're gonna be on stage. You're in front of 1,500, 2,000 people. You're meeting a bunch of executives. You're meeting a bunch of the heads of tourism boards around the world. It's like, all right, Now I'm very much flip-flops. Half the time I'm just sitting here in my boxers. Like, Tales of the Shower, that's right. I don't even know if my winter gear is stored here or if it's at my mom-in-law's house. I'd have to ask Chris. Because Chris still retains her bedroom back at her mom's house, and it's just like a secondary storage for us. It's the room she grew up in, and just we've stored stuff there for, geez, like 12 years maybe? I remember Chris brought over, I don't know, 5 or 6 boxes worth of stuff this year. Because we had like a couple of juicers in storage from back when we lived in Cancun. And, like a cheese grater. There's a casserole dish. Bunch of winter clothing. I think a really old laptop that hasn't turned on in years. I've never got it fixed because I don't need to. I think that was actually the first laptop I ever bought. I think that's in storage back there. Which I bought in 2008. Bite the fish, dude. Bite my little fishy. Oh, frack you, man. I'm going back to bed. I've lost 3 fish in a row. It's a sign. Bacon. Who's pinging me on my phone? Ah, I got a Google notification. Lube the main base. Well, I did that earlier today in Dune Awakening, so I'm good to go. Hang on. Both hands of the controller. All right. Tales of the Shower. All right. Time to grab my egg. Water my plants. Still no rain, which unfortunately means we're not going to be able to get... I still have one more day of summer, or spring, sorry. But it's if it doesn't rain, I'm not going to be able to finish my tail. Apparently you can get both of these at the same time if you stand in the right place. Oh, no, that didn't work. Never mind. It works on the small ones. I need a hose and a pump. Alright, we can harvest a bunch of something. No, didn't mean to do that. Hang on. Okay, I want you to start. Oh, there's another carrot. Oh, got some shallots. Ooh, I may have to plant some more shallots. Oh, I just leveled up my gardening club, which means I'm going to get access to another garden. And one of these quests just got completed. So I need to go find, I think it's Rosie. Rosie Cotton. Show me what area of my hobbit hole I just unlocked. And then I'm gonna go turn in and sell all my fish to the old man. What's up, Gray Squirrel? No, I will not touch your worm. You put that back in your pants, sir. You put that back in the sand dune where you found it. Come on, run up the hill.
Huh?
I wonder which part of the hobbit hole I just unlocked. Ooh, is this the one right behind the house? Oh, whoa, look at those. I haven't seen those before. Check that out. We've got, look at the types of garden beds. They've got, like, troughs. Like, they look like wooden water troughs, but they're wooden planters. And then they've got, like, a vertical planter, too, that looks like... Dude. I've not seen those before. Those have got to be faction related. Leek seeds. Alright, well I need to run back and sell really quick to the old Farmer Tom Cotton, and then I'm going to run back to my house and check. I should also check, you know, I bet that those specialty beds, I wonder who's got those. It's got to be faction related because I've not seen those at the vendor yet. Ooh, something else to... don't harvest anything. Just keep go. Don't get sidetracked. This is my bedtime stream, everybody, so I will be fading at some point. I've been up most of the night. Alright, let's sell our fishy fish. What have you got for sale, Farber? Ooh, good thing, because I was brokey broke. Alright, what flower beds? Yeah, I do not see a vertical flower bed in here. So I wonder if he's the one who sells that, or if that's going to be a faction-based bed. I don't see the troughs either. I don't see like the wood trough beds either here. Ooh, that's going to be fun to figure out who has what. It was more fun than I was anticipating, Deeks. I was just going to skip it, to be honest with you, because I was like, I don't need to spend 30 bucks on an early access game that only has 20 hours of entertainment in it, because I'm busy. I've got other games that I'm playing, so I don't need to do that. And then, lo and behold, I had an email from Lurkit this morning saying, hey, you meet all the minimums for this key. Do you want it? And I was like, fuck yeah, I want it. So I downloaded that last night. I guess that was last night when I saw that email, not this morning. I downloaded that last night and then was like, let's go try that this morning. We had a pretty good turnout too. We had about 90 people watching on YouTube and about 50 to 70 on Twitch, so it was a pretty good turnout. And then we had a raid. Somebody raided us with like 150 viewers over on Twitch. It was a good 3-hour stream. I would have kept going, but Chris was heading out, so I had to stop and help her get out the door and do all the chores. And then I ended up doing a bunch of video editing and all good things. But it was good, and I've got the episodes already cut. But I won't get those published until this afternoon. The 30-minute versions. So yeah, go watch the VOD. It's pretty good. It's more than I was anticipating, which is always a good thing. Man, the lighting in here, I can't see this hangnail. Okay, so I got this is the area I've been waiting for. So now this unlocked this whole back garden area. And I can plant stuff down in here and all around here. And more importantly, it unlocked this back entry to the house. So now I can come all the way around the backside of my little hobbit hole. Now there's still another section over here that's locked. Right here. Through there's another section that's locked. Do I play D&D? Not recently, but I have played a lot of D&D. I've ran multiple actual play sessions on YouTube and Twitch, and I have published a tabletop game and corresponding novel series through our game studio and publishing company with my brother and my wife and our team of contractors. So yes, I've been immersed in the world of tabletop since the mid-90s, early 90s. Second edition AD&D is my favorite. 3.5 is my second favorite. 5th edition is my third favorite. We did a Starfighter. I think the most recent we did was this. We did a Starfighter actual play series 2.5 years ago here on YouTube. We did that first adventure pack for Starfighter. It's called Incident at Absalom Station. Somewhere on YouTube, there's a playlist of that Starfighter actual play session, which I DM'd. Yep. I am indeed one with the nerd. Alright, we need to go fishing, because I need... Fishy, oh. Yep, there's a bunch of links down below to all the things. Not my own game system, no. We did a 5th edition SRD. It's our own world, our own lore, everything else, but we used the 5th edition rule set for it. Which we then ended up making rules agnostic after the WotC fiasco a couple years back. And it is now sort of just a D20 independent campaign. Actually just did a video yesterday morning, I think it was, on yesterday or the day before, on how Mafia the Old Country would make a perfect D&D campaign. Fished everything we can from that hole. Let's run to town. Come on, fishy, fishy. Aw, man. These ones are really hard to catch. I need my new next level fishing pole, but I'm trying not to do any more fishing quests until the season changes, which I think is tomorrow? And then I'll grab the next round of quests. I'm trying to avoid progressing too much further in some areas because I need money for ingredients and for garden beds. Because I think this when summer hits, I'm probably going to do a bunch of cooking and progress my faction. Because if I'm not mistaken, I'll check the log here in a second, but I think I'm on rank 4 for every one of the clubs other than the fishing, other than the cooking club. Yeah, rank 4 for fishing club, rank 5 of the foraging club, and rank 4 of the gardening club. And I mean, all 3 of those, peas, lettuce, and strawberry, I can't finish until the harvest happens, so. And I'm hoping I get enough peas out of the 3 plants that I planted, because if I need more than 3 plants, I'm screwed. Because I only planted 3. I don't know how many I'm going to be able to get. No, this game's only been out for like 2 weeks, maybe? You're thinking Lord of the Rings Online. That game's been out since 2007. So it's been 18 years I've been playing that game, off and on. I don't play it that much anymore. Right now I'm playing it with my brother and his kids on Sunday nights, but I have played a lot of that game over the years, but I haven't played it regularly for years. Like every few years I'll dip in for a couple of months, catch up on things I haven't seen. It's a big game. I mean, 18 years is a long time. It's got a lot of content in it. Like, a lot. Same thing with like Star Wars: Old Republic. That game also has a boatload of content. But it's also, you know, that game came out in 2011, I think. Fishy, 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 ooh. Come to daddy, fishy, ooh. Goddamn fish, you get over here. Let's see if we can make a sale before evening hits and the old man goes to the tavern. Might have waited too long. It's about to switch to the evening. Go! Go! And just to be on the safe side, I should go ahead and grab some more pea seeds. Because now I'm all nervous about not having enough because I need to harvest 12. And I can only plant them, I think, in spring. Is this the last day? Yep, this is the last day of spring. Is it gonna rain? No! Well, I know for one thing, I know for sure I'm not finishing the fishing quest. Because the fishing quest, that not cracked salmon can only be found in the rain. I've tried Abiotic Factor. I did my first impressions of it a few days ago. Look at that. 3-head, 3-star lettuce, man. Yeah, those peas are going to take me a while. The good thing is it looks like those peas keep going. So I'm going to get more than a couple of harvests out of the peas, which is nice. Okay. I did finish the lettuce. I can turn into Rosie. Probably water everything before I go. Alright, let's go see Rosie. Better check my mail. Yeah, I know, people want to have dinners with me. Grumpy old hobbits. Willow is the one I really want to impress because she gives me more expansions for my hobbit hole, and I want to expand my hobbit hole so I can do my decorations. Also, Willow is the one who has all of the furniture for me to purchase for the interior, so definitely want to rank her up as quickly as possible. Hang on, why is it pointing me in this direction for Rosie? Do I like this game? Reviews are up on YouTube. I'll drop a link here in a minute. Short version, if a game makes it to a stream session out of the first impressions playlist, I generally like it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be streaming it. Why would I stream something that I don't like? Matter of fact, I think I've already done my initial review. Oh, I harvested a 3-star crop. Nice. Where's it at? Here we go. Initial review of Tales of the Shire. Link is up in the YouTube and Twitch chat. Yep, it's called Latency. YouTube has a different latency than Twitch. And you can set a lower latency, but there ends up being connectivity issues between Streamlabs and YouTube and Twitch, and if you're also multi-streaming to Steam. So to avoid any of the issues, we just let everything stream at its default settings. Which means YouTube, generally speaking, is behind the Twitch chat if you're listening to both chats at the same time. Or watching both chats or listening to both streams. Not the chat, but the entire stream is behind. So if you have the audio on both, yes, you'll notice the difference. This is a phenomenal game right here. Ooh, Christian Carp, 3-star. Nice, man. It was exactly what I wanted What a Workshop to produce. The funny thing is, if you listen to Don Marshall's, the obscure Lord of the Rings fact guy on TikTok, there's like a video from him several years ago, like I think before the announcement was made that What a Workshop was working on it. He's like, wouldn't it be cool if someone made like a Farmville style, like Stardew Valley type game set in the Shire, Lord of the Rings, and then I think it was a few months after that was when What a Workshop announced that they were working on this project, and it was like, talk about manifesting destiny. But for those of us who actually give a shit about Lord of the Rings and Middle Earth, this is exactly what we wanted, a cozy Shire game. I mean, I'll probably be done with it by the end of August, but it's gonna give me, excuse me, that 1 o'clock in the morning wake up is catching up with me. I'll probably get a good 50 hours out of it. Because it's gonna take a long time to max out every single one of these faction lines. And then also max out all of my... Because you can get rank 10 with every single one of these hobbits. And I'm only at rank 2 and 3 with most of them. It's going to be, and I got rank 4 with one, rank 5 with one. It's going to be a long time before I'm rank 10 with everybody and have all their rewards. So the achievement grind in this game is going to be legendary because it's going to take me... It's going to take me a minute. Espresso time? Not today. I am not going to drink any espresso because I have been up since 1 o'clock. And I do have to play Lord of the Rings Online with my family tonight. So I got to make sure I actually get some rest today. We've already done a 3.5-hour stream earlier today, so I'll, we'll do a little bit longer here, and then I'm going to go take a nap. And then I'll get up and do a bunch of video editing. And do my review for Jurassic Park, which Chris and I watched the other day. Whatever's the new one. I don't even know the name of it, to be honest with you. Something Jurassic Park. The one with Scarlett Johansson. And then I'll play Lotro tonight. And I'm on homestead duty today, so I also have to go check on the ducks and the chickens. And... Oh, I gotta go clean the litter boxes. Oh, I forgot about that. Well, I guess I know what I'm doing here when I finish up. I gotta go clean the cat boxes. Dude, this fish is being annoying. Get over here. Can I not catch them from here? I might have to go to the other side here. Rebirth is the name of it? It wasn't bad as far as Jurassic Park movies go. You know, it wasn't the best I'd ever seen, but it's also not the worst either. Yeah, Leo, there's definitely a lot left to do for me as well, Talent. I need to look at the stream numbers. I'm pretty sure my save file isn't quite representative of what I have because I've done a lot of reloading. Because I'll leave the game, like, running and then forget about it, and it'll, like, do an autosave. Oh, I just found a new fish! So out of sheer curiosity, if I save the game right now... according to that, I'm like 26 hours. I'm closer to 30 probably if you count all the times that I've come in and played and then reloaded a save because I was playing around with stuff. I would estimate I'll end up with around 50 hours of gameplay. 50 to 60 is what I estimate. If once I finish up all the clubs, finish decorating my house, max out all the Hobbit faction, I'm assuming 50, 60. Somebody, it might be more than that though. I mean, somebody was in chat the other day saying they already had over 100 hours in the game, and I was like, that's impressive. Two new kittens, nice. We have one baby chick. We have 5 ducks. We're actually, speaking of which, today or tomorrow, I think our mama duck Raquel is supposed to hatch. She's got 15 eggs. So, we're about to have a whole bunch of additional ducks running around. But she's also going to start butchering the first batch of ducks next week. How did I lose that one? Yeah, Ogrenaut. The main story only took me about 20 hours. So I've been on the main story for like 10-ish hours. It's getting caught in that rock. There's definitely a weird... I don't think it likes me fishing from this side of the bank. It wants me to be over there by the... where you run to talk to Old Man Noakes. It knows it can run over to that rock and disappear. Look at that little shit. Get over here! Ah! You know what? I'm just gonna run around. Come here. Try to run from me now, fishy. Oh, I've already started decorating. I've got like the writing nook. It may be the only room I decorate, but I'm gonna decorate the writing nook and it's like a writing study and a nap nook is what I've got. Looking out over this round windowed garden, and I'm at least gonna decorate that room. But I do want to try to unlock all of the room additions, all of the garden additions. I don't know if I'll do 100% on this game. I don't ever do achievements for games. I never do. But I love Lord of the Rings games, and I genuinely like this game. So as long as the traffic is good and people are still being entertained by me puttering around doing silly shit in this game, then I'm gonna keep playing this throughout the month of August. It's always, for me, it's always a thing. As long as I'm having fun and the people are still tuning in, then I'm happy to keep going. But this isn't like a story-based game, so I'm done with the story. So now it's just literally grinding up all of my... We're in the epilogue, I think is what they call it. Being a village, the epilogue, which is increase your fellowships by leveling up relationships in clubs and by completing tales. And I don't know how many of these I have to complete, but we're only at 36. You can decorate everything, Caviar. You could decorate everything. Interior, exterior. There are hundreds of things you can purchase to decorate with. There's hundreds of things you can earn. Keep the silver bream. That was the first one I've seen of that type. So like if you go over here to purchase items as an example, like... Oh, you mean the pantry? I don't think you can do anything with the pantry, but I will say the pantry changes as you stock it. When you said pantry, I was just thinking about like The pantry area is locked, now that I think about it. Everything else you can do, but the pantry area, it just looks like whatever it's going to look like. And it stocks, as you stock it up, it gets more fleshed out. Does it take a long time to level up a cub? Yes. Oh yeah, it's grindy. When I was doing, so to check just for perspective, it took me to level up. I was like a quarter of the way through level 3. It took me about 6 hours just to get level 3 completed. Like 6 hours of running around harvesting and doing harvesting quests for Delphinium, for the club. It took me about 6 hours to do level 3. It was slightly longer than that to do level 4. I wasn't really tracking level 4. I was just doing stuff. But I also feel like level 4 went quicker because I did more missions. So level 3, I was getting unlucky with, so you get random missions on the boards and you can delete them and wait till the next day and get new ones. But I had a bunch of 2-star, like collect 2-star types of things. And it was just taking me forever to get those when I was in rank 3, as was opposed to when I went to rank 4. I was getting lots of like the normal collections where you didn't have to get the rare items. And by that point, I knew where to find everything. And I also didn't really understand when I was at rank 3. So, I would say 5-6 hours probably to do one rank minimum. From level 3 onwards. The first 2 levels go really quick. You can do the first 2 levels in a few hours. But rank 3 takes a while, and rank 4, but again, it just depends on if you're doing missions or if you're just straight up because if you're just straight up like harvesting or fishing, it takes for fucking ever because you're not earning barely anything from the actual like harvesting or fishings. Yes, the star missions affect the amount of points you get too, so you can go in here and see. These are both normal rewards. Let me run down to the... Pretty sure it shows you at the board. But let me just double check over here. But I'm pretty sure it shows you which, like... There's a ranking system to the XP, and I can't remember how it does it. So let's just look at it real quick. Yep, there it is. So like... +1, +2, +3. So notice here now we're getting the 3-star quests. Good luck harvesting a 3-star butterfly cup. Holy shit, that's a rare, so 3-star mint. I mean, these are, by the time you get up to the advanced, oh, I didn't even see this. There's advanced gather. Yeah, so when you get up to the advanced tiers, it becomes significantly more difficult because you have to do more difficult things. And it's also random though. So if you don't want to do 3-star stuff, you just need to clear the board, and wait for tomorrow for it to refresh. And some of these fish, as an example, the spiked and cracked, I couldn't find. And the reason is because it only rained twice this springtime, and you can only find spiked and cracked when it rains during the spring. So I took the spiked and cracked quest. I found one spiked and cracked during the entirety of spring. It only rained twice, and it's a rare fish that you can only find in one fishing hole, only when it rains. And I didn't find the rest of them to finish the quest for the season. And it ends autumn. This is the last day of spring, excuse me. So there's no point in even trying because it's not going to rain, So I'm just going to wait for that to refresh, and then we'll pick up some quests and do summer quests. It's 100% more optimal to do the quests because you get next to nothing from harvesting or fishing. Like, yes, you're going to get quest credit for planting things, for harvesting things, for fishing things, for cooking things, but you're always going to get more quests. You're always going to get more XP completing the quests. So it's way more optimal to do the actual club missions if your objective is to level up with the clubs. Always, 100%. Even if those are like 3-star objectives, you can still be earning while you're working towards those 3-star objectives, harvesting lots of things and then selling them if you don't need them for your pantry, which is what I'm doing with the fish. And I'm finally starting to rack up coin, which is great because I need the coin to buy specialty seeds and to buy garden beds and to buy interior decoration items and to buy cosmetics for my character and to buy flour and cream and salt and all the things that I can't grow in my Olive Garden. Flour is probably the most expensive. Flour and cream and cheese. You do get those from quest rewards, but you end up using so much of it when you're cooking. They refresh every day. Let's see here. You cannot manually change the season, you have to wait it out. It's a day-night cycle. I think it's something like 15 days per cycle. Something like that, 15 days and nights. Certain items can only be harvested during the certain seasons. Some things can only be fished during certain seasons. Some things can only be planted during certain seasons. So it's definitely a game of you're going to be going through several years worth of Bywater if you want to like max everything out, because you're not going to be able to do everything in one year, if that makes sense. Especially when you've got hobbits who, as you level up the hobbits, they have different cravings, and the more rare cravings require specialty ingredients that can only be found certain times of the year, certain times of the day or night. It's like the fish. Sometimes you can only find them in a specific place. So as another good example is there was a quest on the board that I had earlier for fishing, and it was at this location over here. There's a fishing hole right here, which I can't access yet because I haven't unlocked something. I don't know what the unlock is, but you can see the fish in the fishing hole, and there's a door, like a little shrubbery that's blocked off, kind of like my sections of my hobbit hole that are blocked off. So I can't access that fishing hole yet. So I'm betting that it's tied to faction with maybe Old Noakes. It might be a specialty fishing hole that Old Noakes gives me access to when I get higher ranking with Old Noakes. It might be something related to one of the hobbits that I just don't know yet. But I've seen 4 or 5 areas over here on this side of of Bywater. There's 4 or 5 areas that are blocked behind doors or shrubs that I can't access yet. But you can see that there's harvestables, fishables. There's things that I can click on, but I can't get to yet. So that'll be a fun one, figuring out how to get over there. Like I said, I think once summer hits, I'm gonna host some dinners because I have a stockpile of fish and ingredients, so I might as well see about using those to my advantage. Speaking of which, let me see if I have time. I need to go run up and buy some flour from Sandyman and then get prepped because this is the last day of the season. And I probably need to grab some cream and salt, and I'll grab it all on the way back. I don't know what I need barley for yet. Let's buy his flour. You know what? I should buy everything he's got. I got money. I've not maxed out a club yet. So I don't know. Don't know the answer to that. So I don't know if it's related to maxing out a club, to maxing out faction with a specific hobbit. I just don't know. Don't go anywhere, Tom. I have plenty of those eggs for milk. Let's see here. Salt for sure. Oh, my backpack is full. Sell. I don't have cloves yet. Alright. If you're over in Discord, you'll have to. There's categories of posts, but you won't be able to post. I don't think you'll be able to post links or pictures until you've leveled up at the Discord server. I can't remember which it is. You can do one or the other from the start, but you have to level up to do the other. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't allow people to just post pictures willy-nilly and stuff because we've had way too much corn spam from trolls. I haven't had to keep track of anything. Like, the journal system pretty much tells you what you need to do for the missions. So, and the only thing that you might need to pay attention to is like when you're hosting a party, you'll need to pay attention to who you're hosting for, because you have to go into this right here and you have to go look at each individual and see what their cravings are, if you know what they are. The game does track a lot, but see, it's going to be up to you to figure out what to make for each hobbit. Now, they will tell you when on the day of the meal, they will send you a mail that says, I'm in the mood for this thing. And it might be something that you already know, or it might be something you didn't know. So if you know that they like something, then you can go ahead and cook it for them because you know that they're going to like it when they arrive. But there's question marks here. So you might not find that out until you get a higher ranking with them. And so you have to pay attention to the mails they send you. Because, like, probably, like, you know, it just depends on the hobbit. I don't know a lot about Fosco. I only know he likes raised cheese bread. But apart from that, I just don't know. So I need to host a meal with him, invite him, and either wait for the mail that he's going to send me or just make what I know he likes. That's about the only thing I can think of that you have to manually track for yourself is the meal stuff. Everything else, the game pretty much tracks for you, especially quests and stuff. Yeah, Nefty's easy. I crave salt. I don't know, Ogrenaut. I really don't. I don't know how to unlock areas yet. I've unlocked garden area for my house with Rosie, and I've unlocked some others. It's 13 days, it said. 13 days. So 14 in total are the seasons. 14 days in total. Alright. Yay, strawberries! Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm gonna have new, I need to go check the boards because I'll have new planting quests. And I've got a bunch of empty beds. So that's going to be where we start. And I know for a fact I can finally plant beans. I've been unable to plant beans the whole time because I was waiting for summertime. So we're at summer now. All right, let's go to the board first. And see what kind of gardening quests we've unlocked. And also cooking quests. And fishing quests. I'm looking for the easy ones to do first. Yep, that's my writing room, Roxy, and the nap nook is what I call it. I set up my writing table the other day, and then I put a bed in the nap nook. We'll take a look at it here in a minute. It's very simple right now. I haven't even found lemons. What the hell is that? All right, here we go. Harvest basil. Ooh, she wants 2 stars. These are the easy ones, though. Ruby taters times 10, we could definitely do. Ruby taters of 2 stars, we could do that. I haven't done garlic yet. Basil's easy. There are standalone quests for the people, but I've finished all of those. Alright, we're going to come back to him later. We can attempt to make All right, we could definitely do this. Dawn dace, brown trout. Oh, I think I've done brown trout. Any bream. I think I can do the cranberry jam. All right, I gotta go buy seeds. I need basil, taters, garlic. Basil. Garlic seeds, please. And ruby tater seeds. Let's double check here. Harvest garlic. Harvest basil, harvest taters. It's a great game, Corgi. You buy lemons from Hobson? Never seen them from foraging? Okay. But does that work for the quest completion? Because it said harvest. It said harvest a 3-star lemon. I think it said that. I have to go back to the board and check. Alright. We need to plant some stuff. Man, these plants don't care about any of those things. Nope, they don't like that. Okay. Well, let's plant a delphinium there just to make that happy. That's gonna make the garlic happy. Taters, that's gonna make the taters happy. Come on now. It's not gonna let me plant that last tater in there. And I can get a basil in there that'll be happy. So that's a happy flower bed right there. Okay, okay, so that delphinium tends to make everything else happy around it. So let's get some taters in here. Basil. Can I get a couple of beans in here? I'm only going to be able to get the one. No! I was hoping I could get two. It's not going to happen. Screw it. Okay. You found a tree to forage, Roxy? I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't know you could forage trees. So that's like another gameplay mechanic I don't know anything about. All right. Do, 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 do. Okay, harvesting I can't do anything with. I need to cook using a dawn dace. So let's knock off some of these cooking quests. Cook anything with a dawn dace. So this will be where I'm just thinking for a minute to myself. This would be an area that I might want to consider if I was trying to be optimal with my time. I would say, okay, the gardening club wants me to make something with dawn dace, something with brown trout, something with bream. So I need to cook. I need to cook 3 things with bream, 1 thing with dawn dace, 1 thing with brown trout, and a delightful cranberry jam. So if I wanted to coordinate this, what I would do is I would look for the hobbits that I know are going to like fish dishes and then make those fish dishes for those hobbits. Or I could just make the food and then whatever the food ends up as, sweet, salty, sour, bitter, then match that up with the hobbits that are going to like that type of food. I'm not interested in, because I'm really tired and sleepy, I don't really care about matching it to the hobbits right now, like in advance, so I'm just going to cook. So we want to find, we need a 2-star. Where did that go? Cook anything with dawn dace that is at least of 2-star deliciousness. So we want to cook something with fish. How about a fish pie? That uses dawn dace, and it uses stone loach. That could work. Fish cakes take less than... Okay, I might do the fish cakes because those require the fewest amount. Dude, I'll tell you what. I'm hungry right now. Fuck me. Tater slices, eggplant. Oh, man. Tuckborough pikelets. Cheese bread. Oh, man. Oh, there's the delightful cranberry jam. I need to make a 2-star. Can I make a 2-star? I don't know that I can because I don't have... I'm not going to be able to do that. Because I don't have a 2-star cranberry. And I think that's the only way I'm going to be able to make that 2-star cranberry jam is to have a 2-star cranberry. Because there's no cooking steps, right? You just take the cranberry and then it's there. So... Oh, wait, hang on. There was seasonings. Yeah, but I can't use anything with those. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be tricky. Alright, crispy fish pie. No. What was it? Fish cakes, there we go. It needs to be at least of 2-star. Shouldn't be too difficult for me to do. And then it needs to be dawn dace. And then I gotta hit the sweet spot. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm half asleep and I wasn't moving it down. Oh no. I don't know if I'll be able to get it. I'm like half asleep and not paying attention. I was shooting for the middle and I should have been shooting it down. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see if I can chop the taters. I'm not gonna be able to do it. That's because I'm half asleep. Yeah, I screwed up the dinner. That's because I need sleep. I was like just half asleep. Forgot I need to push it down. All right, let's try that again. Okay, we gotta go down. There we go. Yay! Frying pan. Move it over. Go. Okay. And there we go. Very good fish cakes. Textured. Okay. Okay. Dawn days. Do I not have any Dawn's days? I don't think I have any Dawn's days. I may have to go do some fishing. Any bream or brown trout? Bream or brown trout? Bream, bream, bream. Do I really not have any? Oh, there we go. Ooh, I only have 2 bream though. I'm gonna have to go get some more bream. Nope, I have 3 breams. That's a silver bream, but it said any breams. Ah, it said any bream. So I should be able to do this. Oh, I didn't move it down enough. That's fine. We'll get more of it next time. Bingo. There's a 2-star. Pickle says, your shorts are amazing. The way you deal with trolls is absolutely awesome. Came across your Baldur's Gate 3 videos, which brought me to your channel. Daily videos is awesome. Thanks for your daily routine. You're welcome. Appreciate the tuning in. Day in, day out. Alright. Bream, bream, more bream. Common bream, old common bream. Flour. 1, 2. Frying pan. Booyah! Okay, one more bream thing. I am gonna have to go fishing more because I don't have the type of fish that I need. I don't know where to find trout. It might be in that area I haven't been able to fish yet. Old common bream. There we go. Oh, I should have grabbed it. I forgot about the... I just need to go to bed, is what it comes down to. I forgot about the frying pan. Ah, at least I hit the sweet spot. Oh, we're fine. We're in the sweet spot. Let's just assemble. Okay. Stop. Let's store all this stuff. And at the very least I can clear this one off. I don't know about the delightful cranberry jam, because the only way I'm going to be able to do that is if I get my hands on a 2-star cranberry. So I'm going to discard the cranberry jam quest. And I don't know where to find brown. Well, alright, where's the old lady to turn into? And then I'm going to have to do some fishing. Oops. I think I have 2 more garden areas to unlock, it looks like. And I probably need to check the harvesting because I don't know what I can harvest during the summertime. I'm like out of cranberries, so I wonder if cranberries is a summertime. I've got like 1,000 videos in my Lotro playlist. I have definitely done a bunch of cooking and crafting. I've done every single trade skill to max in that game over the years. Ooh, corn seeds. Those are a first. Now, if I had to guess, gonna have to wait till the day passes to get my seed renewals. And I can't make the other things without those specialty fish, so I'm gonna have to go figure out where those fish can be found. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow for him. Alright. Summertime is currants. Where are cranberries? Autumn and winter. So I'm shit out of luck. Definitely was a good idea to get rid of that cranberry jam because I'm not gonna be able to find. Well, not necessarily because look, I can't. There's a cooking utensil that I can use to cook cranberries with. It's locked, so I need to rank up the cooking club to get access to more cooking utensils. So that's not necessarily true. All right. I have got to go get some sleep, everybody. I've been up since 1 o'clock in the morning, and my brain is, like, not functioning right now. I'm like, chop the what? Throw it in the pan? What? I misclicked, like, 6 times during that, so I need sleep. I'm out. If you missed the stream earlier this morning, we did a few hours of Titan Quest 2. I'll be back for more of that tomorrow. And then tomorrow, Aliens Fireteam Elite goes into Game Pass. We'll be playing that tomorrow as well. And then throughout the month of August, if you haven't seen the schedule video yet over on YouTube, make sure to get over to YouTube because everything in between the streams happens there. And I've got a schedule video up talking about all the games we're playing in the month of August, one of which is this game, but there are lots of other games that are happening as well. And of course, anytime we play a game like Titan Quest or this game, if you miss any part of the streams, these get cut into 30-minute episodes. There are dedicated playlists on YouTube to these sessions. In between, we do movie reviews and everything else. I got to go do the movie review for Jurassic Park Rebirth today. That'll be out later today. And then tonight I'm playing Lord of the Rings Online with my family. So the way we usually do this, I publish one half of the episodes on Sunday night, the other half tomorrow morning. Thanks for hanging out. If you're new, we start every single morning on YouTube and Twitch, streaming in both places at around 4:30 a.m. Central Time. Started way early this morning only because I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning, so couldn't get back to sleep. I'm gonna go check on the chickens and ducks in my own real life homestead, and I'll catch everybody tomorrow. Nice, Henrik. Good to know. I loved Mafia Little Country. That was a great game. Glad to know the PS5's working for you. See you tomorrow, everybody.